right, so the fives continue with deads. Talked about it a little bit yesterday, but best course of action to prepare myself is for the deadlift competition is you know, really push myself on those last reps, like some crazy weight, and then take a little deload, a little taper the week before the deadlift comp. So I did come in with a goal in mind, that is to do my normal 2 sets of 5, and then for that last set, at least 585. At least 585, maybe more. Maybe we feel really good and go for 600, but at least 585 or more for that last set of 5. That is the goal. Do I think we can do it? Yeah, 100%. Coming off of the last singles, we went up to 630, and then we did 600 after that, right? So after pulling that heavy load, we were able to do 600 for 3 for you know, that last shit before we cleaned it off and we're done. So confidence level after that is pretty high, but I want to overachieve today. I would love to go for 600 for 5. You know what I mean? And top what we could do for 3. So I'd say happy with 585. You know what I mean? Ecstatic about, overachieved, at least 600. And I think we can pull it off because we are going to be using the straps just because I want to get as used to as possible in these next 3 weeks. Or maybe it's 2 weeks, a little over 2 weeks, however long. Want to get used to pulling them again, just because the deadlift competition does allow straps, and yeah, straps are kind of pussy, but I'm not gonna fucking, you know, handicap myself when there's already strong people that I know that are also doing this little deadlift competition, just because I think it's pussy to use straps. You know what I mean? If they're using straps, so am I. You know what I'm saying? And I really am excited to use the straps because since I've been pulling without them for so long, I feel like my grip has gotten good. So now with the straps on, I can just let the shit chill right here because I have enough like strength with the straps on to kind of just let it chill there, which is a huge help because, you know, it takes away from that range of motion, you know what I mean? So makes it easier to lock out. And then also just with the straps, really pulling off the ground. So if I can get like used to them as best as I can, it will be a huge help, you know what I mean? Like when you're doing something for so long, you know, and then you start doing something that will help you do it even better, it's crazy, you know what I mean? Like that boost is gonna be hella valid. Those are the goals for today. Try, if we feel good enough, to hit 600, at least 585, and get used to using the strap, boys. Just giving myself a little pep talk before we really get into the deadlift session. So it's gonna be nice because really gonna be giving my forearms a little bit of a break, you know, as we get ready for the deadlift comp. So we should come back feeling hella good in the hook grip, because for a little bit, my shit just started getting fatigued to hell. And last singles, I mean, it was pretty evident. I could barely hold on to fucking 630 for one, you know, and I've done 670 as my max. And during that time, you know, it was slow, but that's just because it was heavy shit. You know what I mean? It was at no point in time where I was like, oh, I'm gonna drop it. So going from that to like barely being able to hold on to 630, I could tell my shit was fatigued. So it's gonna be a good little break for the hook. So we did forget to take the pre-workout, which isn't a big deal unless it's a Tuesday, unfortunately, because Mondays, so I said before, is when I come to the gym at 12:30 a.m. So I get there, that's when I leave. I get there around 1 a.m. and spend, you know, a couple hours recording my videos and get back till 3. Why? Because I do not have a home gym, and some of the short videos, this is for short videos, like the hip thrust under Kev Dog and shit like that, I need weights to do it, right? So because of that, I have to come to the gym. Now, the late time is because a lot of the shit that I record is pretty embarrassing. You know what I mean? The hip thrusts and stuff like that. So I just rather do it when no one's here. So Tuesdays, as you can imagine, it's impossible for me to get a good night's rest coming off of the Mondays. So Tuesdays, I always wake up feeling a little bit groggy, slow, tired. So the pre-workout really comes in clutch. So I actually did leave it in the car, so I could go get it, but I'm not going to. Reason being, because if we can hit the mark with our numbers, I'd be even more stoked than I already would be. You know what I mean? Just kind of tired and shit. And then also, like, it's kind of too late. I'm getting close to my first working set already. So by the time I drink it and it really starts hitting, I'd probably be like done. You know what I mean? Like, it's at this point something I'd take for the rest of the back day, not for deadlift. So kind of just too late. So we're just gonna hope that having Ryan in our presence and then also hydration. We did drink about a gallon before we got here. We'll carry for today's workout. Piggies up, keep it fancy in honor of Patrick Starr. That one episode, it was like a pinky up, you know, fancy. I don't know what this is. Kind of just threw on the weight. But if I had to guess, since I believe 375, like 375, 377 is 3 plates, I think this is like 485. We'll go ahead and check after this, because if it's 485, I think I only want to do like one more warm up. You know what I mean? If it's less than that, I'll probably do 2 more warm ups after this before I get on that working set. Definitely felt like about 485, so. But like I said, we're still gonna double check, and then if it is what I think it is, we're gonna hit up one more warm up before we get into the working set. Kind of rushing to get to the warm up just because I'm really tired. You know what I mean? So I kind of just want to do the deadlifts, finish the back day, and get home and watch some Dragon Ball Z and chill in my recovery chamber. By recovery chamber, I mean my bed. Some more weight on, you know. I can smell the back sweat from last back day. Wake up, wake up. Good. Oh, and by the way, that last set was 485, so that was the last warm up. So we're gonna go ahead and get the intended weight on. I think it's like 530 something, and we're gonna get right into that first set. So we got on the first set, or I guess first 2 sets, you know, because we're gonna hit this up for 2 sets before we add on more weight. And going straight into it, because I feel pretty good, despite the, you know, lack of awareness just with being tired and just, you know, no pre. I feel pretty good. You know, I feel like after I do this first set, I'm gonna be, you know, fully awake. You know, muscles are gonna be fully warmed up, and I think I have a good shot of doing not the minimum, but, you know, overachieving a little bit today. So I feel good. Right to feel good. Only thing that's annoying is Barbella's being very, very fucking stubborn. I mean, look where she went as soon as I pit her down, you know, so it's kind of hard to pull that against my shins, pull it close, and then, you know, good. Have that good bar path. When there's like so many grooves. I think we just got to move it up here. That should be straight. You know, sometimes in these relationships, you both give and take. Compromises. You know, smile from Barbella a day keeps the muscle loss away. So why not try to give her a smile every day? Until next set. I forgot to set my timer, so I don't know if that was 5 minutes or not, but we're gonna do this anyways because I'm really, really anxious to get into the 585 or 600. Like, I really wanna do it. I think just, you know, the egoist in me, especially after watching Blue Lock over the weekend, if this feels even remotely smooth, I'm gonna put on that 600. I felt hella smooth. So you know what that means. We're going for the 600. I feel pretty confident that we can. You know, it's a pretty big jump. You know what I mean? But I feel like we really, really, really can. You know what I'm saying? I think the toughest part about it is psyching myself up to be like, we can do this. But if we tap into that that hype, we got that easily. I feel like I have a really good chance too, because for whatever reason, the way my body works is, like I've said this before, when it comes to the working sets, that first set is always slow and like a last warm up for me. Second set is good, and I always feel at my strongest for that last set. So, considering how that moved, knowing that we're probably gonna feel even better, I think I got a good shot. So I feel like, why not put on that 600? And then next week for triples, go for more than 600. All right. Surprisingly, the nerves aren't really going rampant. You know what I mean? I would have thought like I'd be hella nervous. 600 beltless attempts. But no, like, I'm honestly chilling. Fucking shit, what the hell is this? It's like concrete, not chalk. Bro, even the fucking shards feel like pebbles. Holy shit, the fuck's going on with this? But anyways, why am I chalking up the straps? Just because even with the straps, you know what I mean? If you're using them in a way where you're trying to like get the most out of it for deadlifts, you know what I'm saying? You kind of want to have the bar like right here, just because it will definitely help you lock out because it's less range of motion. But with that being said, like you're not gripping it. You kind of just have it right here. That's why figure eights are the preferred because they really help you with that method. So sometimes when I have it like that, it will still slip out anyways, you know what I mean? Like I felt it even on that last set, and since we have more weight, just gonna shock it up a little bit. All right, I'm gonna lock in and try to hit this shit up for a beltless set of 5. I would have preferred for it to move a little bit faster, but I mean, even that, it's like a little complaint that we shouldn't even say. Like 600 for 5, I'll definitely take that. Especially like I said in the beginning, feeling a little bit sluggish or whatnot, but holy shit. I'm gonna have to fucking take it easy the rest of the back day and really fucking focus on recovery. On my rest days and whatnot, make sure I'm doing a lot of stretching because I can feel it. My body's telling me, Kev, that was a fuck ton of volume. But I mean, fucking, say 85, 15 pounds more than the minimum or the goal that we had coming into today, and even that weight, that goal that we had, the minimum, was still quite a bit more than our working set. So definitely a fuck ton of volume. I don't even think I'm gonna do a back off set or anything after that. I'm gonna just be fucking happy as shit that I got that, call it a day on the deadlifts.